Hi, this is James, the CEO of Enlightea Cafe, and I just wanted to share with you guys a quick hack for our new Enlightea Cold Brew Master Tea Tumbler. So we just got this. So if you purchase this, then you probably that's the reason why you're getting this video. But I just wanted to share some quick hacks with this new awesome product. It's such an amazing cold tumbler for cold brew. You can do hot also, but we recommend you using it for cold brew because it's really such an amazing experience. And there's so the quick hacks is that, for starters, to open it up, of course, these are the things that you're gonna learn obviously when you get it. But to open it up, once you open it up, you're probably wondering, what did you do with this? Just this here, it might seem obvious, but all you have to do is just lay this down. Just lay it down on the ground or the table. It just, you can't see it, but I just laid it on the side. So you don't have to try to stand it up because a lot of people might intuitively want to stand it up, but you don't want to stand it up once you open it because you don't want to get this really part dirty. So you don't want to put it on the table or the ground or wherever you're at. Keep this clean. So just lay it down on the side where the cork is, and it'll stay right put. And then you'll be able to fill your loose leaf teas with this infuser portion of it. And so here is the infuser. So you just, of course, unscrew it, and here you have the infuser and the bottom, which is the top as well for this infuser. And so what we recommend is this is a 16-ounce bottle. So normally 16 ounces, we recommend for hot water, you put 1.5 teaspoons per 8 ounces. So, you would think that you would want to put 3 teaspoons in order to fill up the 16 ounce. But since we're doing cold brew, our hack is this. The hack is that you can use only 1.5 teaspoon for the full 16 ounces because it's a slow steep, because you're going to leave it in for about 30 minutes to 40 minutes in the refrigerator or just room temperature, however you want to drink your cold brew. But it's going to steep slowly, and you're going to get a lot out of it, even with 1.5 teaspoons of loose leaf tea coming out. Okay, now, and then what the reason why we recommend less is because you're going to end up leaving the actual loose leaf in here for the rest of the time. You're not going to need to take it out. So the reason why we put less is because that way it's going to continue to steep when you have the tea in here, when you have the water inside here. So we don't want it to oversteep. It's not going to oversteep if you put 1.5 versus 3. Now, if you wanted to, you plan to drink it fast, like the first steeping, after 30 minutes, you plan to drink it like within the next 30 minutes, then, and you want a stronger drink, then you can put the full 3 teaspoons. But if you're not planning on drinking it like all right away, and you don't know, just put the 1.5 teaspoon. That's a hack for you for this tumbler, this Enlightea cold brew tumbler. Okay. The other hack is that you don't, there's going to be certain teas that taste much better in the cold brew than other teas. So green tea and white tea and oolong teas are definitely the better choices, and herbal teas. The teas that might not be as great is the black teas, just because black tea requires usually a lot more heat. And so if you're used to the black tea tasting a certain way, you might not get it with the cold brew because it's going to take a long time for it to kind of like open up the tea leaves and be able to get the extract what you normally extract when you're drinking the black tea with boiling water, right? You put the boiling water in it, everything comes out. So this is a slow extraction. That's why green teas are actually the ideal teas to be able to use for cold brew, because the slow extraction actually tastes so much better than even the hot tea extraction, hot water extraction. So cold brew green tea is like one of the best. So if you have our Japanese teas or other teas from China, then those teas, it's going to be such a delicious and wonderful taste and experience for you with the cold brew with the green tea. So that's your second hack. Okay, so try that. Use the green tea, or if you have, like I said, our herbal teas or our tea blends, like our super healthy green teas or our slimming teas, those all those teas are great for cold brew. Anything uh, that you think that you would love to have as a cold brew also would be a great choice. So that's the second hack. Maybe there was two hacks in there, so that might have been a third hack in there too. And the other thing is the third hack or the fourth hack is, what do you put in here? What should you put in here? Should you put regular water, faucet water? Well, it's kind of obvious. Bottled water, spring bottled water is the number one ideal choice. And if you have one of these spring bottled waters, what's really cool is that it fits perfectly. Most of this will, if there's nothing else in here, if the leaves aren't fully bloom, then use this whole bottle and you're going to pour it in. And I'm going to show you in a minute because I'm actually going to do it. We're going to actually I have GABA oolong, so we're going to actually do it for you so that you can kind of see for yourself what it looks like, what I'm talking about, right? So this is the GABA oolong, and we're going to put, like I said, 1.5 teaspoons. So this is 1 teaspoon and a half, and that's for GABA oolong. That's a lot, so we're going to be fine. So we're going to close it up, and then now we're going to put it right back inside, and make sure you tighten it nice and tight because this shouldn't be open anymore. Once you put the tea leaves in here, the loose leaves is in here, you want to just make it nice and tight so that obviously there's no water that comes out or that it doesn't loosen up. So that's probably hack number 3. But then we have this here. We're opening up the top lid. This is where the water comes in. And so that's why we recommend cold brew, because this is made for like small amount. You don't want to put hot water through here. You can if you want. The glass will definitely withstand any heat. And it's made for both heat and cold, but we recommend cold brew for this tumbler, our master tea tumbler. And so what you do is now just open up the hack is, and it's just this is a fun hack. This might be obvious, but all you have to do is just from here, you put the lid on here like that, and you just turn it upside down like that. And like I said, whoops, whoa, I got a little worried because sometimes if you have loose leaf inside the infuser already fully bloomed, then this bottle might go a little over. You see, it's very at the top, but when it's in its dry form, then this whole bottle will fit and completely into this bottle here. This bottle is about 60, it's not quite 16, it's about 16.9 fluid ounces. So it's a little bit more than this, but so just be careful when you pour it in. If you have loose leaf already inside there, like that was already steep, because then it will go over a little bit. Okay, so that's the hack number 4. The hack 4 is that when you first start, no problem, pour it all in, and now you have your spring water steeping for, let it steep for 30 minutes or 40 minutes in the refrigerator, or as long as you want. You can leave it there for like an hour, no problem. Whenever you feel like drinking it, it's going to be ready for you. You're going to have delicious cold brew, in my case, of GABA oolong tea waiting for me. And it's going to be delicious. It's going to be, if you're using some of our green teas, like our Japanese green tea, sencha or yorokuru or dragon well from China, then you're going to experience something really wonderful. It's such a treat because the extraction, cold brew extraction of green tea is unlike anything you've ever tasted. So enjoy your cold brew master tea tumbler and the teas that you're going to be trying in there. And see, the last hack. Okay, there was one more hack. Sorry. The 5th hack is, if you use like a peppermint a rooibos or a very fine tea, then just be prepared that the rooibos will come out and then it might float around in here. It's okay. you can consume any of our teas. You can consume it. You can drink it. So, but it's gonna come out, because because it's very fine. It's gonna come out. So if you're using very fine like rooibos or like any other fine teas, then just be prepared and know that it will come out and it might float around, and it's perfectly okay. If you're okay with it, then it is consumable. It's going to be fine. We consume loose leaf teas all the time through matcha. So if you had ever had matcha, you're consuming the whole leaf. So, it is fine. It's probably better for you. So don't worry about it. If you do see it, just know that it will happen if you do have fine loose leaf teas inside the infuser. Okay. But if you stick with green tea, you stick with oolong, where they're whole leaf, then you're not going to have that issue at all. So that's my 5 hacks. I believe it's 5 hacks for our Enlightea Cold Brew Master Tea Tumbler. So I hope you enjoy, and I'm really excited for you because this is a great new product that we have, and my son and I, we use it all the time. So enjoy. And I'm gonna sip it. Even after 5-10 minutes, you can sip it and you will taste it, especially if it's really good tea. You will be able to taste it. But if you want the full taste of it, then wait 30 minutes to 40 minutes. But me, I can't wait. So I'm gonna just try it right now. Still watery. Can't really taste it right now. It's just been about a minute. But anyways, enjoy and have a wonderful and amazing blessed day.